Okay, hi everyone, I'm Ira and I work at Kuma Library, and I'm here today to do some craft with you for the school holiday program. So today we're going to make some foil drawings, and it could look like something like this, but it doesn't have to. You can make your own designs if you want. You can make an underwater scene if you want, like with octopus and fish, or you can make trees or houses, but I've chosen a flower for today. So that's what we're going to do. So what you'll need today is some pieces of plywood if you have, or maybe a little canvas or some cardboard, but a pretty sturdy stuff. So anything like that. You need a pencil, you need some cotton swabs, a glue stick, some aluminium foil and some glue, it's sort of tacky glue, and some shoe polish. And at the end you need some tissues as well, or some rugs if you have any. It's making your design on your piece of plywood. So you just get your pencil and you just draw your design on your piece of plywood. So I've already done this and I've made a flower. So I make it really simple. Don't make really difficult shapes or anything like that. Just keep it really simple. So when you've done that, you get your glue. You just follow the lines, the outlines of what you've drawn. So you go, and you can see it's nice and thick, and that's how it's supposed to be. So you do all your lines like that. So it doesn't really matter if they touch, or if you have little drops that fall on your plywood, it doesn't really matter. So you go all the way around and do all the leaves and everything else till you've done your whole design. And now comes the hard bit, because you have to let your glue dry for probably about overnight. So if you do it late in the afternoon, you just put it away on a warm spot and let the glue dry. And when you do that the next day, it will look like this. So, and if you feel it, you can feel all the bubbles where the glue has been, and that's exactly how you want it. So now what we're going to do is, you have your piece of foil. Now there's two ways to do this. You grab your glue stick and you can glue all over your design on your plywood, like all around, or you can do it on your foil. I personally find it easier on your plywood because your foil might wrinkle. So what you do, I might have to put my glasses on for this one. So you just go and put the glue over the top. It doesn't matter if it's got a little bit wobbles in it, because it sort of adds to your picture. So, okay, so you glue everywhere. There you go. When you've done that, you have your piece of aluminium foil, and you're going to put it over the top. And then you just press really carefully. So just like that, till you see the outline of your little piece of plywood. And you can feel, all the wobbles from the glue, you can feel that's coming through. There we go. So now when you've done it rough, put it on roughly, you take your little cotton swab and you can go along all the edges of your outline and make it a little bit more stand out. Just do it gently, because if you do it really roughly, your aluminium foil might break. So you go all around the edges. So you can see how it sort of looks a little bit more profound now. Then you see the outlines. So you can do the whole thing like that. I'm not going to do all of it at the moment. And it can take a while, depending on how big your design is. Okay, so when you've done all of it, you can put the foil and fold it over on the edges. So you can cut it off, but that makes it look a little bit nicer. There we go. And you can see your design coming through. Look. And to make a little bit more, like you can use your pencil to make, say you can see little scribbles on here on the paper. So when you're all finished doing the outlines of your flower or your design, you can even make different little shapes and on your design to make it a bit more interesting. But you don't have to. If you're happy with what it is like, you can leave it like that. And as a last bit, what you can do is you can get a piece of paper towel and a little bit of shoe polish, if I can open the lid. Now you only need a tiny bit of this. So you can do a little bit on your piece of paper and go, let's see if you can get a bit of, so you see like a little bit of the black will come on onto your design. Okay. So that's how you can, you don't have to do this either if you're happy with what you did before, but it has the little outlines stand out a little bit more. So there's all different things you can do. And you can make them as big as you want as well. So that's, I only made a little one. But if you make a bigger one, you might have to be sure that it doesn't get bigger than the outline of your aluminium foil. So you can make a little, like a long one, but don't make it any wider than that, or you get a line of your aluminium foil in the middle and it doesn't look so good. So, and that's the end result what I did with all the black on it. So that's what it can look like when you're finished. So I hope you can make one as well if you like doing one, and feel free to share with the library if you want to make a comment on Facebook and you have made one, just show us a picture. That'll be really good. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. See you later.